Well, hey, it is Sunday, April 10th, 2022, day 33 of 40 Days of Prayer. We're on page 46 of our study guide, and our theme for today is to love one another. Our theme verse is John 13:34 through 35. Hey, I apologize for not being around and to have this video ready for today. Wasn't quite feeling well yesterday and didn't get around to it, so I really apologize for that. Um, so since this is coming in late, I'm just gonna take a simple approach to this. I'm gonna read the scripture, and then I've just got one thing to say, and I'm gonna sign off. This is what the scriptures say. This is Jesus speaking. He says, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." What Jesus is giving the world the right to do here is to judge whether or not disciples are his disciples based on whether or not they love one another. This is something profound and new. He calls it a new commandment in verse 34. It's not new in time, meaning that it's not a command that hasn't been spoken of or referenced before in Scripture, but it is new in kind. Um, Jesus raises the importance of loving one another to a pinnacle here, where instead of it just being a command, love your neighbor would, as you love yourself. Now, what he says here is that the disciples are to love one another, and he's raising this command to a central place in the economy that he's inaugurating when he goes to the cross. The new covenant family is no longer going to be regulated by a law of works, of obedience. He's fulfilling that and summing that up when he goes to the cross. But now they're going to be living out a covenant that is based on gratitude for what Christ has done, and so they're responding to the goodness of what's been accomplished on the cross out of a desire to honor and to please God as they put on the new self. And so we ought to pray that our love for one another ought to increase. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. Well, I hope you've enjoyed these videos. I've enjoyed making them. I appreciate any feedback as we go along. We're on day 33, just 7 more videos to go. I hope you have a great day, and God bless you.